So, I was lucky enough to get an early code for Holy Fury for Crusader Kings 2, which I've been talking about forever. I've been so excited. It's been a long time since I played CK2. I think, like, last year, right after Extra Life was basically the last time I started the CK2 series. I mean, it goes on for a while, obviously, but I'm really looking forward to it because everything about Holy Fury looked really good. It is a massive, massive patch expansion, right? I mean, this is the Paradox way of doing it. They release a big patch that's got a bunch of, free features, changes, fixes, new stuff like that, and also an expansion, so that they can pay these poor programmers. And this is a big one. This is huge, what they've done with the game in here. It's absolutely wonderful. Really, yeah, I really think they've done a great job so far. Lots of great new features. I don't know if I think the official patch notes are out now, which is good too. We're not going to go and read them. However, so people found an interesting thing. So if we go, if we go into new game here, so you can play your totally normal CK2 sort of experience with Holy Fury and still get a lot, right? You know, pick a normal ruler somewhere, whether whiskey and chocolate. Hey, it's from Icy Heart. Oh, I forgot to do the resub notifications. There's a bunch of big ones that came in when we started the stream, and I want to acknowledge them, like Joe Luoto at 52 months, and Chunky Lover at 42, and Scuba Steve at 33, and Turja at 41. The Nod God with Twitch Baby at 9 months. How do I? Oh, there we go. Where the hell was I? I missed a few. Pie Skyper at 15, Slugslinger at 11, Fastback at 7, Uber Shroom at 46, Silverfish at 31, Expaction at 50, Garfy at 31, The Man, 2 years, 24 months, nice. And the page keeps going. Exiled Magpie at 52 months. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Sweesoul at 44. My apologies if I missed them as it scrolls there, but I'm really gonna get started in here. Okay. So here we have it. So yeah, you can play as anyone. And the big advertised changes for Holy Fury were redone Crusade mechanics, which in a game like Crusader Kings seems like a pretty good idea. And Crusades were always part of the game, but, maybe they weren't that interesting, or that, that you didn't necessarily feel that rewarded exactly the same way. I mean, it certainly was, but it was at the same time, it was okay, but that was about it, you could say. So that's been revamped. In addition, apparently one of the top played things in CK2 from their metrics is people love playing pagans. And that's interesting, because I hadn't actually really done much in the pagan-y areas. They look like they have a lot of cool mechanics, but that's just not where I ended up playing a whole lot. But most people apparently do, and have a lot of fun there. So one of the things you could do as a pagan nation or pagan religion is you could reform your religion to sort of like a more organized religion kind of situation, a more formalized and organized religion. And that existed since Old Gods or something like that? I'm not sure. Anyway, the Reformation system for pagans is being completely revamped as well, so you get to really make your own, build your own religion, with Lego blocks, basically, with all these different traits. So that's all really cool stuff. And on top of that, they added 2 ways to start the game. We've got the Shattered World option here, which will let us, if we look at the realms over here, will break apart these kingdoms. That's the idea with Shattered World, which originally there was a mod for it, and I think they just sort of made it an official part of the game, wrote their own version of it, but breaks apart kingdoms. You can have everyone just starts at dukes, or maybe just start as counts, and that's a fun, different way to play. But, most of the historical part of the game is the same, other than the fact that all the kingdoms are broken up. But there's a million different options that you can use to tune this if you want. So you can have, you can generate 100 different Shattered Worlds, and they're all going to be very different. And then, do you get achievements Shattered World? I don't know. Nope, I didn't want to hit random character. I wanted to... If I hit play, achievements disabled, because it's not Iron Man. Apparently achievements are enabled with the Shattered World. Oh, I haven't actually generated the world. Hold on. Let me generate a Shattered World and then see. It's a good question. We'll see. We'll also see what kind of world we end up with here. I haven't tuned any of the numbers, but there we go. We've got an entirely different sort of thing. Lots of breakdown. There's no, well, I mean, this is 1769, or 769, so there wasn't going to be France exactly. But you can see everything's a lot smaller. And then if I do that and I hit play, yeah, Iron Man, achievements enabled on Shattered World. Boom! Excellent. Achievements is usually always a thing as long as Iron Man, you don't tweak the rules. Right. And even some of the rules you can change and still be Iron Man possible. Anyway, and then there's this button, Randomize World, which I was really excited for. Not only, so this randomizes everything Shadowed World does, and then some. One of the big things it does, it like completely rewrites things in terms of you can have random cultures, random religions, and you can go really crazy with this. But even if you don't, if I just hit generate on this over here without making any tweaks, shuka. Oh yeah, it's got to clear the memory and redo it, so it's going to take a little bit longer. Then we've got a cool randomized world where you have, I don't know, you have Indian culture in Scotland, and you have Norse culture in Italy, and you get completely randomized religions, where you can have random names on it, or you could go with historic names, but it would still be different. Like, you go to historic names, and then like Orthodox Christianity would be like a pagan religion where they sacrifice people or something like that. Like, it would still be the same name. But here we go. Here's randomized over here for the world with all the default generation settings, I believe. Or no. These are not. No, I think they are. So we could zoom in on some area. So, for example, here we still have, because we didn't change some part of it. Yeah, title names. Kingdom titles would be changed, but not duchies. So the Duchy of Milan is still called the Duchy of Milan. They have Bolognian culture over there. Their religion is the cult of Pennati, which is a Penichesian heresy. You can fly out here, check the different religions, and see what their situation is. Here's Penichesian, for example, and you get the ability to like retune what these all do and everything like that. So you get this cool little fantasy world, and that's awesome. And then someone went over here, and if you look at the cultures, you can go random, full random, which is, you know, something slightly different, historical cultures, and you can keep going through this list. And if you go through it 3 or 4 times, all of a sudden this Animal Kingdoms option comes up. And then things get weird. Now, if I just generate it like this, all the cultures which we have here, it'll still have names like this. If we go down though, just to make it a little clearer, if we go to culture and religion names and we keep them historical instead of random, it'll be like, if you watch this, I made a little quickie video on YouTube for this. So some of this is duplicate, but if we leave the historical culture names, it'll be very clear what's going to happen here with the Animal Kingdoms. You get like change of text down below over here, which my head is in front of. Hang on. Whoop. Right? The world as it never was, but could have been. Most meaningful changes in history have vast consequences, especially if playful gods are involved. Brand new world is forged in the furnace of history, albeit... Oh, I guess this is the same regardless of animals. This is just if we hit the random generation button. That's true. Okay, so now we have Animal Kingdoms. If we switch to the cultures map mode, we can see we've got a dog culture, a bear culture, a duck culture, an elephant culture, hedgehogs. I mean, you still have other people. You have French, Irish, you know, they're still there. Do we have any cats anywhere? Dragon culture, horse culture. Did we not get cats in this one? They might just be somewhere like tiny or not have their own land, but they might still exist, you know, exiles somewhere else. Nordic cats? Oh, way up over there. Excellent. Oh, wonderful. Norse cats! Ah, ha, ha. So then we can click here. So there you go. King Oscar of Tabia. House Tabby over here. Oh, they're Buddhist. Buddhist Norse cats over here. And yeah, there's dragons. There you go. Count Nix. High Chief Niles. Now, depending on who we find, some of these people... Okay, they're all dragons here, but some of these courts, yeah, there we go. So King Benedict Shield of Assur over here, of House Rainbow Scales, has a duke who's a dragon. There's also a duchess below him who's human, and a count who's also human over here, because it's just culture based, right? So sometimes in your kingdom that you run, you'll have people of different culture in there. Well, if their culture happens to be cat or bear or dragon or whatever, they'll be an animal. If it happens to be Irish or whatever, they'll be a human animal. Now, we're going to test a few things going into here. I suspect, this is sort of like, this is more of a cartoony world. People are saying like BoJack Horseman or different things like this. I suspect that you can intermarry between these species and it's fine. It's like, and it's whatever. And the thing I think is probably most likely, you could take like, let's say you're a cat person, and you take in a human child and educate the human child and put your culture on the human child, I think the human child will grow up to become cat culture and will then literally look as like a cat after. Von Furrington, King Mao of Furringtonia? So there's the Tabby, King Oscar of Tabia, High Chief Paws of Jamtlan. Oh, who's also a Tabby. There you go. King Oscar of Freyan from the House Freya. Interesting. I don't know. I kind of like King Meow of Furringtonia. I mean, we could go and customize it too, but this is realms here. So these are the realms. Oh, the elephant realm over here, Ivory Reich. Queen Ashi of Ivory Reich. What about, do we have any funny Homerland? King Homer of Homerland. Nice. The Horse Empire. Oh my god, so we have the Emperor Incitatus of the Horse Empire over here. Glorious. And of course, the Hallowed Canty Empire. So this is the HRE. This is the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire is horse. And yes, there's hedgehogs. If we go to cultures, the hedgehogs will be nice and blue. Oh, right over here. So these are all hedgehogs cultures. There you go. High Chief Pinecone of the House Prickles over here. Excellent. Chief Hedgepig is good. Is good. We have King Gilbert in honor of the bestest cat ever. Yeah, we could go and do something like that. We could just tune it, or maybe we'll wait until we have a baby. We'll have a baby and name it Gilbert. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go with the Furringtonia over here because it looks awesome to me. And there you go. We can play that. I will reset the rules and just turn off Shattered Retreat. Shattered Retreat isn't a bad thing for game balance, but oh, I'm doing Iron Man. Sure, that's fine. Iron Man Furringtonia. Sounds great to me. Whiskey and chocolate from Icy Heart. Hey, seem to be enjoying this too much. Then again, I can't say much since I'm a furry myself. I mean, I'm not a furry, but this is a hell of a lot of fun. So we're playing a cat Buddhist king. I love it. So yeah, where's the Oh, I guess we're already on realms. So yeah, people are asking about the kingdoms. These are the kingdoms. These are the realms. Unless you mean something else. Cat achievement, here we go. Which of the DLCs for this game would you say are essentials? There's some good wiki pages and discussions for that. It's really hard to pin down exactly what. There's a couple that I think are people consider to be very strong for things. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've had a discussion. So yeah, all right, Furringtonia. So who do we have here? We've got a couple of kids. By the way, prepare yourself for cuteness. It's a kitten! Cuddles Von Furrington, my son. And who's this? Panther Von Furrington, my daughter. Oh, you show us all the animals? Well, I think we sort of did, right? There are dragons down here. Arr. There were dogs, right? There's some dogs there. We got bears. In this case, polar bears. And there's brown bears and polar bears. I'm not sure. Maybe they're all polar bears. We have the ducks over here. Elephants. Horses. Wait, this is a horse kingdom. Oh, yeah. Show me the liege. There you go. Horses. Empress Horse of the Horse Empire. Oh, these are good names. Princess Firefoot. Oh, it's so good. Oh, right, and then the hedgehogs. So we're right next door to the hedgehogs. And I like how there's different hedgehog faces, you know? Like, not a ton of different art necessarily, but even for the cats, a little recolor. We must make a crusade against the dogs. I mean, you're absolutely right. Where's the, what button's the culture map mode? Oh, there. Right, so the dogs are way down here. It does feel like we have to go and do that. We're very far apart. I mean, because obviously it has to be. Dogs and cats living together? That would be crazy sauce. So, I mean, there are no special traits to being a cat. It's just a culture, just like being Irish or Norse or whatever. You know, it's just a culture pick. And yeah, I think so. We're not married. I think there's nothing. Yeah, we could marry a dog or a hedgehog. That's fine. Or person, because why not? Like, well, sorry, animals are people too. I mean, a human. And yeah, I believe whatever culture the kids are, that's what they're gonna end up being. So good. Ooh! Calliope. Oh, she's only 21. And, you know, human lifespans as well. That's no good. Looking for genetic traits. Oh, strong. Okay, so this hedgehog over here. 23-year-old hedgehog is strong. Is your name just Hedgehog? Hedgehog the Hedgehog? Sure, why not? Let's get married. Boom. How's your religious authority, the random religion generation? So we're Buddhists. We have 45% religious authority. There are 2 holy sites, one in Hesse and Toulouse. Of course, Hesse and Toulouse, well-known Buddhist holy sites, of course. Hedgehog and King Meow are being married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Absolutely, let's do it. Oh my god, it's so great! What important decisions can we make? Oh, we can start composing a book. King Meow's Little Red Book. We might want to do that. We also might want to look at, say, our primary holding here and do some improvements. Build a little market village, for example. If we can do that in a few places, that would be... let's go ahead and put a crown focus here. Praise the perfected ones. They shall lead us to victory. Hey, new holy order. Nice. I thought that would give us a discount to that, but maybe not. We need a character focus. Is there one about chasing a laser ball? Or a laser pointer? Do we have secret societies? Rules, attain nirvana, meditation, physical property. No, I don't know about that. Slavic god of thunder. Wait, hold on. So we have one secret society is very Buddhist. And then there's Champions of Perun, which follow the Slavic god of thunder? How did we end up with that? I guess our cat reroll with and religion. I mean, maybe just to get the flavor text. I guess our cat culture is considered a some sort of Norse or something kind of culture. Champions of Perun with the power to duel. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is we'll choose war over here, so our personal combat skill is really good. And we'll go ahead and do this. I will fight to prove myself. Ooh, the Order of St. Anthony. All right. So yeah, we need an ambition as well. My ambition is going to be... Is there a king one? Make a friend. Learn to reject the poison of greed. Oh, lose the greedy trait. See the realm prosper. War chest. Groom and heir. What do we want? We're basically Buddhist Slavic cats. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Buddhist Slavic cats. Tribal. Groom and heir? I mean, grooming is what we're all about. We're cats. What am I thinking? Of course we need to groom and heir. We need to, like, you know, lick and clean and do all that. Mare, have chosen someone as my opponent. I'm going to be fighting a human. All right, you're going down, punk. She's got -4 fighting. I have +9. Crushed! Fight has gone on for what feels like hours. The initial confidence I felt has begun to wane and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I smack my wooden club flat across her hand. We win the duel. We wound her and she's also got a swollen wrist. Our duel experience increases. Nice, that should be +3 over here as soon as it refreshes. So we have a -5 because we're slothful. I mean, we're cats. So I mean, come on, sloth and cats, it really fits together. I need to sleep 23.5 hours a day. To the valiant King Meow of Ferntonia. I think these letters are gonna be my favorite thing ever. Scratch your death. What are coins made out of? It's balls of yarn. Oh, a Assassin's Creed. If you add a hedgehog, well, we'll be sure to impose our own culture. So even if they're like, you know, genetically hedgehog-ish, they're gonna have the cat culture. So it's gonna be okay. It's fine, man. I'm told you did not receive a single scratch during your initiation. Hey, I don't receive scratches. I give them. Yeah, we will join the champions of Perun. King Meow for Antonia. I'm so happy right now. I can press some ducal claims. Maybe we should do that. Well, you've got a big realm, Tabia. You can raise 431 men. I can only raise 226. So I don't think that kind of combat's in the cards. That being said, we can have our marshal... No, our steward can build a legend about us. Build legend about the people, increasing your prestige and possibly even raising some eager warriors. If you don't use these troops and go to war, they'll get angry at you and you'll lose prestige. No, frick it, yeah. Let's do it. And actually, I'm gonna get my marshal to try to organize a raiding party as well. So if we raise those troops, we have to use them to go raiding. That's gonna be all right. Let's go study some technology somewhere. I mean, I guess we could, you know, just for old time's sake, send it to Constantinople over here. Why not? The tech levels are all randomized, though. So different places in the world might have better tech than others. Don't you have the wrong culture to press ducal claims? What's the religion situation here? The Orthodox. Oh my god! Who could be Orthodox if we played this? The Orthodox. It's also worth noting all the religions now get saved as part of your save file. So if you save it uncompressed, you can just open up in text editor and then rename and reorganize all your religions and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. I mean, maybe you could always do that. I don't know. But I did it in R. If you watched episode 0 of my CK2 series that just went live this morning, that's what I did in there, because in the random world thing, it will randomly generate religions with random names, but you can't seem to rename them in the client. But you just edit the save and then boom, you can have any religion you want. I was just checking here to see if we could do some holy wars, and the answer is yeah. I mean, it's a little awkward because over here they're also Buddhist, but they're not all Buddhist. And then over here as well. I think, therefore, just to get some action, we're going to go ahead and build Zeal, which gives us more piety and also gives us a chance to raise some zealots so that we can go into a holy war. Sounds good to me. Catholic Bear India. The dogs are Catholic. Catholicism. Dear Meow, I'd like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends, dine and drink, forget about the outside world for a while. Yeah, of course. Let's have a party, man. Hope you got lots of catnip. Oh, righteous imprisonment. Without incurring tyranny. Hold on. These are probably plots over here. Let's go and just auto-stop plots for now, and then we'll see. If it doesn't go, we'll do that. Court physician. You're not a great physician. Let's go ahead and find some characters. Search all. Join court to yes. Wow. We have very few people willing to join our court. Because this is usually a good way to get some high learning people. I'm going to grab everyone. You know, hedgehog, humans, all fine. It's all good. This our diplo range might not quite be sufficient. So, looks like Santa, High Chief of Corellia, is going to be our physician here. Okay. Auto-assign commanders, that's fine. Master the Hunt, of course, a very big title in cat culture for sure. And what we probably want to do is keep sucking up to our vassals. So Santa's also going to be Master the Hunt. Cupbearer does have to be someone that we trust a lot. Or here, Seneschal. Let's get Socrates, Chief of Tavasia, Court Musician. Here, we'll throw you down there. So my cupbearer, someone okay, maybe no one. Your drink's made out of milk and honey. Great Scholar Mao, yes, okay, yeah, you're gonna come live with me. Good. Excellent. Awesome. Excellent. Wonderful. See, this is the sort of universe. Did you guys ever read the graphic novel Mouse? I mean, it's a very hard novel. It's like, effectively the stories of like Jews in World War II and stuff like that. It's really harsh. But all the different people and cultures are represented by different animals in there. I mean, so the Jews are mice. The Polish Jews or whatever, I don't know, are mice. The Germans are cats. This are dogs. Those are pigs. This is whatever. This is the world where this comes from. That's that world. This one here. Makes total sense to me. This is so good. I love my little kids. My wife. Hang on, print screen. Or no, F12. That's the one I want. Screenshots. The private rooms of High Chief Santa. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. I'm looking forward to this. Let's have a party. I'd hire a human with soft hands for petting you. That's a good point. My wife hedgehog is pregnant! How do you have sex with a hedgehog? Very carefully. King Mao and High Chief Santa are now close friends. Aww. Did we just become best friends? Reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. Gain some prestige. Very nice. So yeah, we got these claims. More titles. Wait, what? To the wise King Meow. Staying idle is not in a warrior's blood. I hence invite you to aid me against my enemies. I promise to put in a good word, you. I think there's missing a word there. Good word for you at the lodge based on your participation in the war. I help you take this pristine chance to keep your wits sharp. As sharp as your quills, King Ringo? So join the king in a defensive war. Let's do it. I will gladly accept. May my weapons taste the blood of your enemies. So we're in a war. Sounds fun. Oh, we can raise tons of dudes. Why did I think we couldn't raise a lot of dudes? 1.74. Oh, okay. I don't think these numbers had been updated. Okay. So yeah, King Oscar can still raise more people than I can. If we were to go in war there. But we're not doing that right now. We're coming in and helping out a neighbor. Sure. Cat hogs, hedge cats. Oh, I've got an event for our order that we're in. The Champions of Perrin. We strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice and honor. Seek out and duel the fledgling someone. You will find him in Danzig. He's got 13 combat skills. Sure. Oh, I'm in a war, so I can't duel right now. Okay, it's okay, we'll get back to it. Am I leading troops? I am leading troops. Excellent. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual taste. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. Are you sure you don't mean a quail's leg, dear? No, quail's foot, hare's head, fish eye, or I have no money to spend on this nonsense. I wouldn't have to spend any money, but I might become stressed, which isn't good. These are only a gold each. What do we feed her? Quail's foot, a hare's head, or trout's eye? Hare's head, maybe? Was the king a cat? Of course, I'm a cat. She's a hedgehog. She eats bugs normally. Fish eye. A lot of people want the eye. Okay, done. Fish eye. Mmm, delicious. And yeah, you know, we might, you know, maybe we don't eat mammals. Because mammals are people. What's this? Dear King Meow of Ferringtonia, during your wife's recent visit to Pitten, we had great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact between us for the near future. Who are you? Where are you? Oh, yeah, you're super far away. Absolutely, we'll have a non-aggression pact. That's fine. That sounds perfect. Oh, pregnancy has made my wife, Hedgehog, much more talkative and cheerful than usual. She never misses the chance to chat with anyone within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time as possible resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly baby. We wouldn't want a sickly baby. So if I say she should rest, she will get a penalty to her stewardship, but a boost to health. Or let her have her fun, she'd get a boost to diplomacy, but a penalty to stewardship anyway. So no matter what, she gets the stewardship hit. It's just +1 diplomacy for her. No, I think we'll encourage her to rest to keep her health high. And that's going to be important. Hey, 9-month resub. I'm sure the fish aren't sapient. Resting in the dark has really helped my wife calm herself and clear her head. She looks in much better health and ready to deliver a strong child, just as I hoped. All thanks to such a simple remedy. Nice. Okay, so we are marching to war. We're gonna help participate in this battle over here. I'm gonna make sure that I am leading this army here so I can get in a fight right away. Get some battle experience. Show people we mean business. Meowing business. There's gotta be something in there. Hey, thanks for the sub, Quindictive. I must be the healthiest man on earth. I sit by myself in the dark so much. Me too. So I guess this province here isn't actually a thing. We're gonna go to... It isn't a thing in the war, I mean. It's a good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Hedgehog's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. Yeah, I'll have some maids dispatched. Oh, 10 gold! Or lose karma. 10 gold, but it gives her a big health boost. Oh, let's do it. I love my wife, Hedgehog. We're gonna take real good care of her. Or, right, meow. When do we want it? Right, meow. Sunset Invasion replaced by Cthulhu Fish Invasion. Oh, that would be funny. All right, so we're gonna siege this. Idle council members. We have an idle spy master. Really? Did you get... Oh. Constantinople is no longer ahead of us. That's fine. We'll just pick a random province. I don't know if it matters. We could check the exact tech differences and get a better idea, but there you go. Market Village has been built. Oh, excellent. What else can we build in our capital right now? Because we can spend prestige to build tribal buildings and things. We just don't have enough. Prestige and faith we can do things with. You are bent low over your correspondence, struggling to stay focused and keep your eyes open, when your wife, Queen Hedgehog, enters. She crosses the room and inspects the correspondence over your shoulder. Perhaps a fresh pair of eyes might prove helpful to your husband. Ooh, fish eyes? Perhaps you're right, Hedgehog. Accept her offer to help, or don't you think I can handle this on my own? I might become proud, which is not a bad trait, because it gives us a prestige boost. But you know what? Perhaps you're right. My dear Hedgehog, I love you so much. Of course I would like your help. Have you checked Chinese Empire? I have not. Actually, oh, there, this button here. So the Song Empire over here, they're humans. Unfortunately, pesky humans. Your wife has received an education in diplomacy like yourself, so she quickly grasps the nuances of the problem as you explain it. Two of you set to work discussing and comparing diplomats. Hedgehog is the most competent diplomat. Within the hour, you have laid the groundwork for a promising solution. A brilliant idea, Hedgehog! Have you any additional suggestions? So we would improve our relations with each other because of common interest, and gain 50 cultural technology points. Amazing! Or, let us retire to the bedchamber, my dear. We'd spend some quality time with Queen Hedgehog, and we would fall in love. She's already pregnant, though. Not that you can't do that, but I'm like, you know, I like the cultural tech points. I think we gotta take the tech points. Plus, we're still gonna like each other. You know, it might not be passionate love yet, but mutual respect, very important. Boom. And you know, who doesn't love technology? Done and done. How are we doing tech-wise? Anything we can... We could sort of get one up to the next level if we needed to. See if we can unlock some more stuff. We got a baby! A daughter was born to King Meow of Furringtonia and Queen Hedgehog of Furringtonia, named Whiskers. Now, in the real Let's Play I'm doing for Crusader Kings 2, this is where I'm naming people out off of our people who donated to the Extra Life charity. In this one here, I'm really tempted to leave these default names to see what they are. I want a daughter named Whiskers. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, there's no mods. I'm running no mods. This is a hidden Easter egg inside of the Holy Fury expansion, which comes out in 3 days. So we have a daughter, Whiskers. Done. So I have 2 kids from my first marriage, Cuddles and Panther, and then Whiskers from my second marriage over here. Oh no, she's ugly! You know what it is though with like pets, like dogs and cats and things like that? The ugly ones are also the cutest ones. Aw, poor little Whiskers. Whiskers the ugly. Hey, we've gone and finished a siege. And this war is costing... Oh, do you have more than one holding? Oh, you do! See, our tribal stuff, we've only got the one developed one everywhere. Oh, this place got space for 6 holdings? That's amazing. See, our capital's only got place for 2 holdings. We should move our capital over here. Oh, my marshal. Chief Chairman... Wait. Your name is Chairman. Oh, because if your last name was Meow, this could be Chairman Meow. That's funny. Yeah, I want this province for myself. We're gonna see what we can arrange for that going forward. I mean, it doesn't matter right now, because while we're in the tribal stage, we can't really have that many holdings and things and whatever anyway, but going forward. Anyway, so we've done that. We're gonna keep sieging here. You know, help out in the war. We'll contribute. We have fun. Look at Whisker's face. Her tongue is sticking out. I know. She's got a mlem. I think I think all the kittens have it. Yeah, they all have a little mnem. It's so cute. All right, more sieging done. Hello, just arrived and... What the fuck? Hi, Leo Skies. Oh, shit, this is the greatest game. I love the way the elephants look. Aren't they gorgeous? This is wonderful art. Absolutely wonderful art. Actually, the dogs are quite nice, too, if I do say so. I think it's only this type of dog, though. Oh, we need a childhood education. So, Cuddles von Furrington, my current heir. Oh, we haven't looked at our laws or anything. It's like Natick Gavelkind. Okay, that's not going to cause any problems whatsoever. Needs an education thing. Now, we ourselves... I do still have the education page open. Like, I like to educate my kids directly because it's, you know, it's fun and useful to be able to hit those buttons and make those decisions. There might be someone in the kingdom who might, in a theory, make a better educator, but I like to make the decisions myself. We do have at least one skill that is above 12, which is handy. Our learning skill, which, it's whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate. I don't have the page open. Where are we? It's Soccer Man! Hey, thank you very much. Could you come in and quickly explain what the icons in the top right do? Yes, okay. Yes, I will talk about the UI for people who are completely new to Crusader Kings 2. Which, by the way, this is not a normal game of Crusader Kings 2 because animal chaos. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff, and then there's like intervention traits. If we're erudite, there's no intervention trait. There's so much stuff. If we're patient, is there one? Yeah, if they're curious. Oh, that's quite good. So, yeah, okay. So we're going to educate you in thrift, which is a chance of becoming curious, and we can intervene in that. Thrift is pretty good for making smart kids. Mostly just roleplay it, though, man. Like, you know, you don't need to min-max everything. But there we go. We'll start with that. That's going to be all right. Right, icons. So in the top right, this is your current wealth. This is your prestige level, so how awesome you are. Everyone likes you the more prestigious you are, and you can spend it for some actions. This is your faith amount. If you're Christian, it's piety. We're Buddhist, so it's karma. The more you have of this, the more religious people like you, and you might be able to spend it for various things. This is your domain size. This is how much territory you directly can control, as opposed to feeding it off to vassals. Here is our vassal limit, how many people we can have under us. The realm size, this is so total land effectively I control through either directly through myself or through my vassals. And finally, the score. Score gets accumulated. Every time you die, you gain score because it like looks at your points, what you did during your life. I think it's based mostly on prestige and karma, I'm not sure, and adds to your score for your dynasty, which does nothing for the game, but it's cool to talk about. Yeah, so that's that. We'll talk about more things on the screen as they come up. So we're still hanging out here. We finished that siege. Whoops. You're gonna get attacked there. Can we help out? I'm not sure we can. So we're just helping a buddy out. It's not our war. We're like, yeah, war's fun. We'll jump in. So we're gonna try to reinforce this before our allies lose this. Our hedgehogian allies. Looks like they're gonna win by themselves. I'll still hopefully jump in. Maybe I can get a little credit for the battle. Because when you participate in battles, there's all sorts of chances for various skills and things like that. Here, I wanna specifically lead in the middle there. We'll put Pause over there. Commander Pause, Commander Sylvester, and then myself in the middle here. Oh god, I love this game. Yeah, movement lock being a new thing in the 3.0 patch is huge. So if you're 50% of the way to the movement, it locks it in, which is something that got added to EU4 ages ago and is very good. And it removes a lot of really stupid, like, sort of micro games that happen. Anyway, it's excellent. Here, I'll keep going. Because battles can give us a chance for skill ups. Oh! Okay. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Cuddles opening one of my letters. I will teach him to be less nosy. I would gain the trait Cruel. Cruel's got pros and cons. It gives you a boost to combat, damage, gives you an intrigue bonus, a diplomacy penalty, makes you better at personal combat, but also all your vassals hate you. But I think we're gonna go with he could use some practice reading. We lose, or Cuddles loses a little prestige because he got caught, but that's gonna be okay. Maybe he can become smarter or something like that. We'll see. We need, what we need is more cavalry, actually. We're not, without cavalry, we can't really pursue these guys when they decide to run away. Maybe I'll just help some sieges. The war's gonna end relatively soon anyway. Only con about cruel is the vassal thing. Yeah, otherwise it's only well, the penalty to diplomacy is not good. But yeah, the -5 relationship with vassals, combined with the fact that your diplomacy lowers, means it's gonna be a lot harder to keep everything under wraps. It does lead to some cool decision choices, though. Now, depending on our culture, so our culture here is cat, and it looks like we're based on Norse. Depending, because we've got a randomized world, right? So your typical sort of Indian cultures might be anywhere else in the world. And then you can get war elephants. And a slight spoiler for our for the Let's Play I started on YouTube. So we started over here. We have we're mostly the Flemish culture, but we have a little bit of Norman culture. In our game, it turns out the Norman culture is the one with war elephants. So our run over here, our sort of Belgian-y run, is going to involve war elephants, which is kind of awesome. Cruel is very good for high martial characters. You can stack the moral damage modifier. That's true too. Elephant Nation riding elephants would be amazing. So what's the war score here? So I mean, you know, we're spending money by having our troops over here, but that's okay. Wars are fun. I was hoping to get some sort of combat event because we are leading the army. My wife is pregnant again! Hooray! Let's not have an ugly baby this time, seriously. Maybe I won't keep you confined to your room. Just walk around a lot. Maybe it'll make a difference. I don't know. What's your special... So how do we find out what our special troop is? That is an excellent question. If we just go to our retinue page, could we find out there? Special units? Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, we have a retinue amount? We can have retinues already? How come we can have retinues already? I thought that was more of a mid to late game thing. Did something change? How, you're fighting a war? Well, it's a long war. We go back and forth from time to time. I think the special retinue is always at the bottom. Religion top right. Well, what about the religion? That's not where we find out our units. Gotta make some trip homes from time to time. Heavy infantry. I don't have a scroll over here, so I think there's not a lot going on. I'm sorry, can I raise these with prestige instead of money? Oh, cool. It occurred to me my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral imbalances that are affecting her mood. I can buy her something nice. It would cost me 5 gold to give her a big health boost. Gives me a chance of becoming either charitable or kind. Which, and potentially both, because it's not an either or here. Those are good traits. I'm sure she'll be fine. Just lose karma. No, 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 no. We'll buy her something nice. I don't think we got any traits, but that's okay. Remember to place a province to gather your army and military. Oh, that's right. That's a thing. Well, that was a civil war they were fighting. Okay, so the war's over. Good stuff. Does this count as friendly territory for disbanding? Nope. I'm like, but they're my friends! But nope. So yeah, that's right. We can put a rally point. So let's rally in our actual capital. That's going to be fine. I forgot that that was a thing. And yeah, man, let's... hunting party... Oh, so yeah, they're different. Tribal warrior, trapper, hunting party, veteran warrior. So we don't have access to, like, all of our types of units, but that's fine. We're going to get some of these cavalry to do a little chase, but mostly we're going to go with some heavy infantry. Like that. I guess we could fit in a little tribal warrior thing just to pad out the numbers. Maybe I'll wait until this limit goes up and then do something. So I gotta check my other game. I've got X episodes recorded, and I never checked the retinue tab because I assumed we wouldn't have access to it yet. Oh my god! Someone else is starting a damn war. I want to start my own damn war. Archer's OP early game before everyone else has heavy infantry. Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Just say no. It's like drugs, just say no. We're going to do that for now. We're going to let these numbers pile up. And yeah, so I have currently 1.9k. 1.9k over here. And you've got a peasant revolt. You'll probably lose some troops over here. You're having to avoid these guys. We actually might be able to take a run at these guys because they have some of our duckle territory. Might be close to a catastrophe. So we're having to spend a lot of cash right now building up our retinue. We have a son named Tom, like Tomcat. Not the most exciting name, I'll have to admit, but I am going to keep it. That's going to be okay. Oh, lately I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking of hiring two food tasters. Maybe a bodyguard would be a good idea? Food tasters, bodyguards, anything that can save me. I might become paranoid, which is a net positive in traits, or I won't let fear rule my life, which it becomes trusting, which is a net negative in traits. Food tasters, bodyguards, anything that can save me. Hey, they're out to get me. I've gained the paranoid trait. Woo! That's my intrigue. 11's not too shabby. If we get a second skill above 12, that would be really nice for education stuff. After the council meeting, Chancellor Santa, Santa's my chancellor, asked me to exchange a few words in private. Apparently he's uncovered a rumor concerning a rare artifact. Santa believes, oh my god, you can always count on Santa to bring you the best presents. I believe there's some truth to the rumor and urged me to have a search arranged. Good idea. You should arrange it. Or I can ask a counselor to do it. Outcome of search will depend on the skills and traits of your chancellor, Santa, or whoever I ask. Your learning's pretty good at a 15. You can do it. Oh yes, I have to duel in Danzig. Thank you. Let's do it. You. I can't duel you. Are you in a war? No. Wait, what? Duelers have not recently been in a duel. He's just dueled someone else. Or maybe I just dueled someone else. Dang. Man, we're gonna go broke between the artifact search and trying to get our retinue up. Danziger War. Find a laser pointer! Title loss in succession. Yeah, because we have too many kids. Gavelkind! Maybe we can king ourselves. Oh, he died! I failed my mission to duel him. This guy died. Oh! Right, and these guys are still up. That wasn't what was stopping us, but yeah, I forgot these guys were still up here. That's everyone, right? Yeah, good. My up, yeah, what is this? Oh, that's my religious head. Okay. Tells me of his efforts at increasing religious fervor. Oh, we've got an army of zealots. Praise the Buddha. I mean, you got to worry about those Buddhist zealots. So we have to use them to go to war. Now, unfortunately, it's got to be someone we can holy war. We have to holy war to use these zealots. Holy war, there you go, minor holy war. This would be for a county. This would be all titles. But more people might join in. Would they join in for this one? No, that's interesting. High Chief Pinecone. Well, listen, we're only playing each game for an hour. We only got 10 minutes left. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, it probably needs a ton of karma. This one does not. Can we holy war for a closer one? Yeah, there you go, the peninsula. I mean, maybe there's one that's richer, but at least it's closer, so that's gonna be fine. Let's go, declare war. Raise things, bring in our tribal people, which is what that pop-up was for. Excellent. Let's get everyone to meet up over here. Charge! Deus Volt! Wait, we need a cat one. Catus Volt! No, that doesn't work for me either. What is our religious cry for cats? Of course, I will honor my obligation. Answer your call to war. You will not join us at this time, you punk. Felis Volt. Oh, I like that. Felis Volt. Of course, right. Bringing in the Latin. Excellent idea. Purus Volt. That's good too. Felis Volt. I like it though. That's what we're gonna go with. All right, we got tons of dudes. Someone's already sieging the territory I'm actually supposed to be looking for, so I guess they were in another war at the same time. Open council position. My marshal must have died. Oh no! Here, we'll get Pause, Commander of Forintonia. You're going to be a marshal in here. That's going to be okay. Oh, Socrates is a malcontent. That's too bad. This guy's going to siege everything. I'm not going to get any war score. Well, I mean, it's going to be fine because we'll be able to follow up after that. At least we won't have to fight as much. Right. Okay. This province, I want this. Do you have an heir? No? Good. We need you to die. We need this person to die. Because they don't have an heir, so their title to this territory would go to me, which is exactly what I want. So can we plot to kill you? Oh yeah, totally. Let's do it. Auto invite. That's gonna be fine. Kill this guy before he has any kids. Remember, accidents happen. Catapult. Ha! But trebuchets are better than catapults. Sorry, I had to go to French there to make the pun work. Council positions. Court chaplain. I don't remember this breakdown of likely council positions. I don't remember this breakdown being there before. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played a lot of CK2 in a long time, but... So this will put my queen on the council, which has pros and cons. Maybe we'll just grab you, Sylvester. You can be that. Righteous imprisonment. High Chief Santa. What's your plot? Fabricate a claim on the kingdom? That cannot be allowed. Where are you right now? You're performing statecraft over here. Hold on. Where's the, like, arrest button? Arrest chance. Come on, Santa. Why you gotta be like that? Top right of the character is what plot? Oh, is it right there? Yeah. I'd rather not do this while we're in the middle of the war, because what if they flip? Oh, also having a budget deficit is no good. If you arrest him, you fail the artifact quest? Oh, no. Why don't you just end the plot, man? Can I make you like me more? Let's try to schmooze him and see what we can do. Can I borrow from the Jews? No. Do you have a kill list yet? Well, I'm starting. Oh, you mean a kill list here? No. So you can track how many kills a character has, and King Meow has not killed anyone yet. You want arranged marriage? Oh, with Panther. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We're not going to be playing long enough for this to be a thing. Well, I mean, we might keep the save and come back to it later. Done siege there. We're not actually stealing money is the problem. Oh, we have captured someone though. So that's good. And yeah, we have to move around a little bit here. My wife is pregnant again while we're at war. This is fine and normal. Wait, what? High Chief of the has accepted High Chief Santa's peace offer. I mean, it looks like we won. He's no longer... Okay, he's no longer my chancellor, so you can't do the search. I can select someone else. Apparently, this is very confusing. This is Simba, the guy I'm actually trying to murder here. Let's get Mozart. He's not very good, but at least he'll be trustworthy. Search for the artifact. Thanks. I'm a little confused as to what's going on. Santa's got this province. Why? Did he have his own war going on at the same time? Santa stole our war. I think so. Thinking new ways to make High Chief like me more is hurting my brain. And yet, for as much as... Oh, need to be doing something if I want to be my friend. I can invite him for sightseeing. Let's do that. We might get to murder him at the same time. Wouldn't that be convenient? We can tech up. Well, let's get some... Whatever, man. Popular customs. Here, we'll just make sure some of this stuff gets completed right now. It's not a big deal. I was not impressed by my active friendship. Yeah. Idle council members. The spy master is... Okay, so we're gonna arrest him at this point. Hold on. Ooh. We were higher up for a little while, and now we're not. Whatever, we can have an internal war, it's fine. Our troops are already raised. Ah, we've arrested him. Good. No plotting for you. Now, I could really use a lot of money. So... Why can't I ransom them? Oh, you can't afford it. Well, maybe you'll sit here until you can. What else can I do? I could banish him. That's tyrannical. And he doesn't. I can't get his money anyway. What else do I have in here? And yeah, you can't have for that either. All right, we're just gonna wait. That's fine. Feudalize, we get high enough tribal authority now. Okay. So drop you, that's fine. And then those are my levies, so you can go back over there. My acute budget deficit is allowed Smuggler's Ring to appear at Ingria. Yeah, that's no good. Ah, we have a new kid! We have Lucky! All right. Well, listen, I think what we're gonna do, that's about our hour here. And I wanna try to do 4 different things today, so we gotta squeeze in a lot. I've been very happy with Holy Fury so far, and you should definitely check out the Let's Play of our non-animal game. I promise you things get pretty crazy really fast in there. That's also the game where people who donated to the Extra Life charity fundraiser are going to have their names appear. Some of those appearances might be very short and brutal, because CK2. Can I revoke his title? I don't know if we have that kind of stuff. Can we do this? Oh, we don't have claims. But yeah. Oh no, we don't. It doesn't allow revocation. We're not allowed to do it. So, you know, that's fine. Up all night to get lucky. Because CK2 is such a meme at this point. Oh yeah, some of these are hedgehogs. Wait. Hold on a sec. So Whiskers, the ugly one, looks like a cat. So maybe the look is based, it's a random look based on the culture of either parent. And because the culture is set to cat group here. But it looks like a hedgehog. This is my son, the hedgehog. So, I mean, this is how the anime is, or cartoons and things handle it sometimes. When you have like, you know, whatever, animal people. They have kids. Some kids look like one parent, some kids look like the other, as opposed to doing hybrids. So there you go. Yeah, I married a hedgehog, man. Yeah, my queen hedgehog. It's like, here's my wife, human. Wait, what? Portraits are based on the randomized genetics thing. Okay, that's awesome. Cat culture, hedgehog ethnicity. Praise Lord Sonic. And I do love the fact, and people have pointed out, and I don't know if this just came up randomly or what, but the fact that hedgehog culture is blue, you know, it's very, very the Sonic over here. So, I mean, hedgehog's pretty big over here. We got some stripy stuff going on too, but hedgehog culture is pretty massive, actually. Bears, horse, I mean, like, the horse empire is pretty good. Emperor Insiatus of the horse empire, of the Gallop, House Gallop. Oh, little ward Alvar over here. Oh, he gets fed sweet feed every morning. It's great. And yeah, so over here, there's some Irish and Scottish culture of the people over here, the populace. But the peasants, or the nobles are all cats, because, you know. Insiatus was Caligula's favorite horse. Oh, thanks for the lore. Oh yeah, and there's dragon as well. Where were the dragons in this game? Was it over here? Yeah. Look at this. Like, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's gonna be easier to make like a D&D theme thing or something like that. All right. Show us the babies. Our babies? Well, we have a little kitten. The hedgehog babies, it's basically the same art, but there's kittens. I think for the puppers, there's a little puppy art. Hercules. And for the dragons... Oh my god, they're eggs! They're eggs! Oh, that's so good! Ooh, Of the Sun. Good clan name. Oh, I love that. Do they have horse art for the children? What are you, 16? Well, you're grown, so that's a bad example. Maggie is 17. 34. You have children as well. There we go, 1-year-old. Okay, maybe tiny. Wives nose, saddle. That's funny, saddles, it's like having your last name be Pants. Like how the eggs have traits. What about the ducks? I mean, I'm sure the ducks is the same thing. Oh, so here's a duck here. Oh my god! It's so fuzzy! Oh my god! It's too cute! It's all fuzzy! Okay, what about the elephants? Oh, it's a little baby babar. Oh, a duck was married to an elephant? Oh, it's so good. His name is Snoot. Oh, I just want to touch his head. It's going to have that little soft little fuzz that baby elephants do. Oh, all right. Guys, we got to wrap this up. We got to go be pirates for a little while. Because I don't want to end that pirate series. We're going to have to do a proper animal-based cat one. Maybe it'll be this one. Like, I'm going to do a save here. But I also got, like, a... Oh, it's Iron Man. I was like, why didn't it pop up the thing? I also got one where we are the High Chiefess Cuddles of Seville, which I think should be pretty fun. But King Meow of Ferntonia is pretty good, too. I mean, Norse Buddhist cats. That's pretty good. This mod is way too cute. It's not a mod! It's not a mod, it's built into the game! This is... Paradox went through all the trouble of, like... Because they, like, hire artists out, like, they got companies they work with. They paid artists money to go and draw these goddamn cat pictures. And little duck pictures and things. Yeah, Zip, this is not a mod. This is an Easter egg built into Holy Fury. I know, right? Like, how is that possible? Zip, we didn't know that, like, literally, I think someone posted on Reddit today, that was, like, the first discovery of it. I don't think this was ever announced. See, I like High Chiefess Cuddles of Seville. We're Zoroastrian. It's like, that could be a lot of fun, too. Although, now that we've started this one, I kind of feel... Is that McDuckland? They're Scottish ducks. Oh my god, they're Scottish ducks in McDuckland. This is too good. Ducklingia. Oh my god, it's just too much. I can't even handle it.